It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Houston Texans and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime.
Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. At 18, that's it.
Stroud begins with a pass. This throw left side, taken in by the rookie wide receiver. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
18, what's up?
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
So these screenplays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here we go. 18.
And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3. As the Chiefs 23-yard line.
Here we go. Swap. Another swap.
Stroud to throw. Taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard
line. Here we go.
They'll run here with Mixon. And he will get into the down. Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
It's a loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Easy. Hey, 43. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 11.
15. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Quick hitting slant there. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Yellow.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw again. Flush to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go.
On play action, Stroud moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
nice example there, Mike, with the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. White Tony.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up and wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got down for that one. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down for Houston.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right.
A run here with Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
It is 3rd and long.
18.
Stroud going to set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get the football at their own 40.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Yellow. 15. 180. Hey, 57. 57. 57.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. They'll begin here on the ground. And he looks past the 40, taking down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and The defense is able to get home.
This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be a good return. He's able to get it up past the 40-yard line. It's Mahomes. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yellow, 15, 15. Yellow, yellow. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's open middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
Hey, Ripley. Yellow, yellow. 480. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Come back.
Mahomes. He'll go underneath here, the running back out of the backfield. And he's in! Touchdown, Chiefs! What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
All right. 18. That's it.
On first and 10. Here's Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
It's second down.
Stroud. Forced to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins. It is a gain of 17 by about the length of the football. They've got the first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Look at hot. Hey, south.
In motion now, it's Collins. On first down, it's Stroud. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
These These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Exiting the pocket right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way.
And he'll take this one in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chiefs 13.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Hey, 15. All right, wait. I'll go wide.
Mahomes on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. A big hole. And he's going to take this one all the way. 77 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will open up a 6-point lead.
Chiefs 20, Texans 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. More. 19 seconds.
Now, Stroud. This one intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Up at just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Yellow. I've got Louie.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
At the 12-yard line. That's a gain of 3.
Attack, attack!
It's 3rd and 7.
Here goes, 50, 43! 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Spice high.
Now, Mahomes. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The linebacker, Azeez Al-Shire. He's in there to drop him, and it leads to fourth down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
All right. Swap. Love a swap. Look at hot. Look at hot. Bucky. Why Tony? 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. They face second down and 7.
Here we go. Let's go. Tony.
Here's Stroud. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. It's 3rd and 4. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 18. That's it. South.
Back to throw. Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
All right. 18. That's it. Look at hot.
To throw, it's Stroud. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Houston.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans will cut it to a 2-point lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one. through the end zone for a touchback.
Attack! Yellow, yellow! Circle up, 15, 15. Hey, yellow, I go.
On first down, it's Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
15, 15, come back!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. And that kick will help extend the lead, but remember, Mike, it's still a one-possession game. Halftime's right around the corner, so both teams, there's a lot of work left to be done before we crown a winner here.
Short kick taken at the 17. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80. Hey, 57. Hey, 15, 15, 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
First down.
They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, KC. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight. And it gives the team a first down. I'll give on the ground. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. Firing right side, brought in by Brown.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got it to the goal line and in. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him in the game and 60 on the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
They'll go. It's Stroud. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Yellow. Hey, let's go on, 80. Hey, color. Hey, Ripley's. Watch out.
On second down, Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Come back. Attack!
On third down, Mahomes. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
Look high. Why, Tony?
On first down, it's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Texans first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one underneath here to Mixon. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, Stroud. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Fire down these two.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 40-yard line.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's second and 3 to go.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing now, Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That catch puts him over the 100-yard mark here tonight, and it gives the team a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, They convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow. High down these two. Hey, 57, 57. 15. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown number 17 for him on the year, and his 3rd of this game. The extra point by Butker is good, and the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Out to his right, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. George Karlaftis getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
All right.
On play action, Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by this quarterback, Mike. That's just really inexcusable. You can't continue to push your luck. And at a level like this, against defenders this good, you continue to put the ball in harm's way, eventually, they're going to make you pay.
21. Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. With a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be back up now to start this drive.
5-yard line.
On the quick, right?
To throw is Stroud. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on 2nd down. Stroud. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
Yellow, yellow. Right side.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will score again. Touchdown, Chiefs. He had a touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. That touchdown now puts it in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season.
Makes the score Chiefs 54, Texans 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Schultz, the motion man. He'll go play action with Stroud. This is caught downfield. It's Dell. And he will score. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for two. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Hey, 57 color, 57. Let's go on. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's got another one. Touchdown, KC. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Makes the score Chiefs 61, Texans 29. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. They're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
3-yard line.
Receiver downfield. This one is caught. And he will dive into the end zone. 96 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Stroud comes to the line. The Texans going for 2.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
He'll drop to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel.
That keeps the score. Chiefs 61, Texans 35. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Drive and start on the ground. Into space. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Kansas City. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Texans 35. Harrison Butker to kick off for
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right? Ready?
Stroud going to set up to throw. It was Jalen Watson who got the arm in there to break that one up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Over.
Stroud to throw. Flush to his right. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go.
In motion now, it's Collins. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first time out here as they'll discuss what's to come. This 4th down is looming.
All right. 18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. That's taken in. And this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Texans 1st down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It is 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 18. What's that? Where's the hot? Good.
Now, faking the give, going for it all. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Noel Williams.
Pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
6-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run.